Our principal was a predator, so I taught him a lesson he'll never forget. When I was 15, I got expelled for punching the principal. They said I had anger issues, but no one asked why I did it. No one asked why I snapped in the middle of third period and put my fist through Mr. Halloway's face. They just saw a kid with a record and a man with a tie. What they didn't know, what no one believed, was that he was touching people. Not everyone, just the quiet ones, the weird ones, the ones without parents who showed up to meetings or raised hell at the PTA, like my best friend Lucas. Lucas was the kind of kid who carried a notepad everywhere, drew monsters in the margins, never said much, but when he did, it mattered, until he stopped talking altogether. One day he showed up shivering. I asked him what happened, and he told me, Mr. Halloway touched my no-no square. A week later, he was gone, transferred out overnight, no goodbye, no forwarding number, just disappeared like he'd been erased. Then came Nate, then development, then Josh, all the same story, different names, quiet boys, damaged boys, gone boys. I tried to tell the counselor once. She said I had an active imagination, said Mr. Halloway was a respected figure, said maybe I was jealous of how much attention he gave others, so I did what they wanted, kept my head down, until he tried it with me. He called me into his office after school, said it was about my grades, locked the door. He never touched me, not physically, but he stood too close, talked too slow, asked me if I had secrets I wanted to share. I left before it went further, but something in me broke, so I punched him, not because it would change anything, but because it was the only power I had left. I got expelled. He got a bruise and a sympathy card, but that's not the end. Military school was where they sent me to get straightened out. Turns out all it did was give me discipline, focus, and time. When I graduated at 18, I came home to find Mr. Halloway promoted to superintendent, higher rank, more students, more access, and still no Lucas, still no closure. So I made a plan. First, guilt. I mailed him a letter, no return address, just a class photo from 5 years ago, with all the boys who left crossed out in red. A week later, I sent another, a screenshot of a chat log that didn't exist, but looked real enough to rattle him. You said you wouldn't tell anyone. Liar. I kept it going for months, each message a little closer to the truth. Then, fear. I created an anonymous Reddit account, posted vague stories about a beloved school official with a pattern. People responded, not with names, but with memories. I always thought something was off about him. He made me stay late every Thursday too. Then I leaked the chat logs. Fake, but convincing. Screenshots of a man talking badly with a student. Enough to stir a witch hunt, but not enough to trace it to me. And finally, exposure. I hacked into the school's morning announcement system. On the last Friday of the semester, instead of the Pledge of Allegiance, the speakers played a mashup of audio clips. Mr. Halloway's voice, spliced together from years of speeches and meetings, edited to say things he never actually said, but sounded too real not to. Don't tell anyone. This is our secret. No one will believe you anyway. The whole school heard it. Teachers, students, board members. The investigation reopened the next week. This time, kids came forward. Real ones, with real stories. Because now they knew they weren't alone. They found evidence. Not my fake stuff. Real stuff. Photos. Texts. Records he never erased. They arrested him on campus. In front of everyone. He cried. I didn't. Lucas never came back, but I did. I watched from the crowd as the man who ruined so many lives was dragged out in handcuffs, still wearing his stupid tie. They say vengeance doesn't heal you. Maybe they're right, but watching him get exactly what he deserved, it sure as hell didn't hurt.